I think my passion from horses, being around this whole lifestyle, started when I was very young actually. I was attracted to the Western American cowboy life in some way, and I bought a pair of cowboy boots when I was very, very young. What I enjoy most about the horses is actually the riding, the actual riding and learning about that, because as it took some years to have found the actual horses and being around them, I was like, how can I do this as much as I can to get really good and get the experience as quickly as possible. So it's actual horse riding, but while you ride, you develop an understanding for the whole philosophy of the horses, and actually I got hooked into the whole horsemanship thing, but my primary passion is riding horses. What I like most is the quarter horses. I have a big passion for them, and then I got into the sport of reining. So basically learn to ride the reining way, and also how can I be part of this sport along the way. And the journey basically took me into owning a couple of different horses that I have to ride and understand and be around as much as possible. I got a gelding, and then I also have brood mares actually. And the way I got into it was that I first really liked to ride and took lessons, and what is the next step? How can I ride outdoors? How can I ride as much as possible? And that was the answer to buy a horse. And when I bought the horse and started riding, I was looking over, what about these horses over there? Well, there are professional horses that ride into a sport, and I was like, how can I get into that and maybe own one of these horses and be around a team of professionals and learn from them as a horse owner. It's an amazing connection and feeling, hard to describe, and you're thinking, maybe it's only there for 1 or 2 times, but it's there all the time. You create a unique bond with the horse at this moment. So the big learning is you have to be present at every moment when you're with a horse. So it takes over everything, really, and from there, if you do that, you reverse engineer and you apply it to life in general, because the horse, when you're around it, it's dangerous, but at the same time it gives you a lot of satisfaction. And the more you're into it, the more you kind of want to apply that philosophy in your normal life, and it makes it for a really good thing, And also, I think it's important to follow the sport of reining and really dig in and go to the different events. So it's not solely about you and the horse, but to enjoy it, being around it and look at it on internet or on TV or on travel, to get around it, because it's very accessible horse people and the horse business is still very open and friendly, and everybody loves to talk and share knowledge. I think that's a very cool community overall, and it's actually global, you know, so you can find a lot of inspiration all around. Looking back on the history and everything, I wanted to be part of breeding too, because I see it as a big, longer game, almost like a generational game of my care for horses. How can I be around all the different types of stages of horses? So breeding horses is an amazing thing. Maybe the biggest purpose is to be around the breeding part. My philosophy and vision of being into horses is basically create a horse business that are sustainable and will last for a long time. So my passion of riding, I will take it further, you know, so I can be involved in riding or breeding, and those horses that I breed will create quality horses that we can sell and take further on, and at the same time owning and riding and being involved in the sport of reining in a healthy and successful way. I think the goal is to create a horse business that also along the way create amazing moments. Every time you're around a horse, it's a big learning and a special moment. But if you take this into a more structured approach, like a business, you get into breeding and so forth, it will create amazing events all along the way. And it's very natural. It's from the firstborn fowl, how you're going to plan, how you're going to train, how you're going to sell, how you're being involved and manage everything around you. But it's with animal and horses that you really have a passion with. And also along the way, what I wanted to be involved in is following the process of how is a horse from 1 year to 2 year in training and development. What can I add to the trainer or the place and learn and be part of, you know, all along the way, not just get a finished horse and do some riding, but learning and being adaptable and see where I can be of addition or be part of the process. And with the breeding, you're also involved in creating new amazing horses with specific backgrounds.